Relying on one supplier for all these critical materials can be disastrous. You can reduce that risk by reducing your dependency on these key materials, obviously, but there's this additional competitive, unfair market share gain that you can get by shifting that dependence on that critical material sooner than your competitors and kind of beating them to the punch. So these strategic structural simulations are really important for that. And what we've shown is that these kinds of things can be done with little or no actual data. You don't have to have all this mountain of data like you often do with network design type tools or some of these other risk management tools. So the first step is just see how you are on a supply chain readiness assessment, see what your supply chain status is right now in terms of maturity and capabilities. But what we showed here is mapping end to end. And when we say end to end, we mean top to bottom, OEM or whoever you are down further. If you don't know where to start, a lot of times the supply chain very much mirrors the bill of materials. So if you know what you're building, there's going to be a supply chain that matches that. Once you've got that, you can now look at risks and issues and do your what if scenarios and look at how disruptions impact, if there's changes in shipping or transport pathways. And now you've got this stimulation from top to bottom of this supply chain. So you see how everyone acts and reacts and those rippling effects all the way through, which is great. And then finally, what you're sort of looking for is to have a set of scenarios with a set of responses or a playbook that says, well, when I see X, I'm going to do A. And when I see Y, I'm going to do B. When you see these risks and these things beginning to occur, we already know what we're going to do and can plan to implement that. So we kind of have this playbook approach, which is very helpful.